Hey guys, Xaryu here, and today I'm on the BfA 120 Beta playing some Outlaw Frost Discipline RMP. Exactly what you guys want to see, I'm sure. Some RMP action. As we hop into this game, I am playing with an Outlaw Rogue, so the control is there. The burst is there. I haven't played too much with Outlaw. I know Assassin is ridiculously strong right now when it comes to burst, and I know Sub has kind of like the master of control, but Outlaw has that gouge. It has a lot of between the eyes stun. It has a shorter blind, I do believe, a 90-second blind instead of 2-minute blind. Obviously the saps, so the toolkit is definitely there, but I'm still trying to definitely trying to get used to how this plays. So in the opener here, I'm a little bit slow, a little bit AFK, because I'm actually trying to kill Shaw of Anger on my live account while playing this arena on the beta. So it's actually quite funny. I was live streaming and I was on both at once, and then Shaw of Anger spawned right as the arena game started. So I was like, no, I have to kill Shaw. Gotta get that Shaw of Anger mount. But it did not drop, so feels bad, man. Never lucky, never lucky. Shaw of Anger mount. Give it to me. One day, maybe one day. But I am, if you guys didn't know, kind of a real mount collector at this point. I have like 355 mounts or something now. And we just got Swiftzulian Tiger yesterday from the black market auction house. Bid 10 million gold on it. Gold capped it instantly. So you'll see that in the upcoming PvP videos. Alright, but I do love collecting mounts. It is definitely another pastime that I like to do in between arena queues. Alright, so there's that. But anyway, hopping into the game, I'm sure you guys want to see. We're fighting a Ret Paladin, a BM Hunter, and a Restoration Shaman. We're playing Outlaw RMP, and we're kind of going for CC on the Shaman while getting stuns onto the Pally for some huge burst, crossing the Hunter when we can, right? So there's the full polymorph out onto the Shaman. We're trying to go for maybe a half polymorph into a quarter polymorph into a fear, chain that nice CC onto the Shaman while we're getting defensive cooldowns from that Ret Paladin. Now the fear and the stun get overlapped. They get sanked off from the Ret Paladin. Nice sank by him. Nice job getting a Shaman out of CC. The half mind control comes off, pretty much immediately gets canceled there, and the Ret Paladin is going to be okay. So in this game, we actually could have potentially gone Hunter instead. I guess it is important to note that we are not playing in Discord. We're doing no voice games, so stuff isn't perfectly coordinated like, all right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go type of a thing. It's just, we're just generally playing, right? We get another full polymorph, get that Comet Storm Ice Nova off. We're really trying to force the bubble out from the Paladin here. We do manage to get it. My Rogue's getting very low though. The Master Spell does come out, channeling that Ray of Frost, trying to kill that Ret Paladin, but the Shaman is out of CC now after that cheap shot, and the Spearling goes down, and he's going to be fine for now. What I was saying though is Ret Pallies are very tanky. I think that Hunter could potentially be a better choice after kind of playing this matchup and going on the Ret Paladin. It seemed very difficult. Now, if we do go onto the Hunter, we have to keep in mind to cross CC that Ret Paladin because he does have Sank. Now, in this clip, we actually are just going on to the Paladin with CC on the Shaman, but in the future, we might want to change up that target choice. Now, we overlap Fear and Blind there. Once again, not the smoothest play, but it does happen when you're not playing with voice. We do manage to get the full polymorph, though, onto the Shaman into that half polymorph. My Priest is in the trap. My Rogue is getting very low. He's kind of running around, kiting. Tons of damage coming into that Paladin. Good job by my Discipline Priest keeping up my Rogue. I could also throw some polymorphs down onto this Hunter as well. I'm going to rewind kind of what just happened there, okay? So the Ret Pally's low. He's 44% life. All right, the Shaman is on polymorph diminishing return. And I know the Shaman has a grounding totem up. I know the Shaman has a wind shear. And I can't really poly again for either 16 unless I want to get a half polymorph, but it looks like I'm not going down that route. So what is he going to do? Pop quiz. What is the Shaman going to do? Shaman is going to grounding totem and cast a heal, right? Grounding totem and cast a heal. He's going to get that grounding totem because he wants to make it so he doesn't get counterspelled. He wants to eat the counterspell with grounding, or at least make it so he can get one free heal off. So what do? I turn my camera towards the Shaman because I'm aware of this. I'm preemptively spinning my camera, looking at the Shaman, and being like, okay, I'm going to kill the grounding and counterspell the Shaman in his cast so that we can continue our pressure onto the Ret Paladin. All of these thoughts are happening as this game's going on. Right, I'm turning my camera, I turn it back to the Pally, turn it back to the Shaman, boom, there's the grounding totem right here that we just talked about. It spawns, instantly kill the grounding totem and lock out the Shaman, right? Now a play like this might seem almost impossible. It might be like, Xaryu, are you cheating? Or like how, like you kill the grounding and kick the Shaman, like just like that. When we're killing a pally on the other side of the map, like how do you get that? But when you really slow it down to this moment right here, pally's 38%, shaman's on DR, shaman needs to cast. What is he gonna do? He's going to grounding. I'm casting frostbolts this direction, right? I'm casting frostbolts towards the paladin the other way. Spin my camera, look at the shaman, instantly target the ground and kill the ground and kick the shaman, and now we continue pressure onto the pally. Sheep the hunter as well for that nice cross CC. We ended up not getting the kill, all right? But the point is, a lot of these quick reaction plays are not quick reaction plays, all right? A lot of these plays are preemption. You're thinking about it before it happens, right? If you counterspell a fast cast, a lot of the times it's not quick reaction time, it's I was expecting it, right? A lot of the times when you kill a grounding totem, it wasn't quick reaction, it was I was expecting the grounding to come, so I was already clicking it, right? I was ready to click it, all right? A lot of the times when you instantly trinket a blind or instantly trinket a stun, it's not because you instantly reacted, it was because you were expecting it, you had your fingers on that keybind, and then boom, as it come, you were ready for it. Okay, so I really want you guys to understand that in gameplay when you watch professionals play or when you watch someone higher rated or something play, that a lot of the times they're not just god tier reaction times when it comes to absolutely everything, but instead they are very aware of what's going to happen, and they are ready to react to anything that's going to happen. Okay, and that's what I want you guys to start practicing in your gameplay. What's going to happen next? Is the shaman going to shear me? Okay, I'll fake it. Is the shaman going to grounding? Okay, I'll kill it. You know, is the cap totem coming? Okay, I'll kill the cap totem right as it comes. You know, is this pally going to sank the fear? Okay, I'll get ready to poly, so as soon as he sanks the fear, boom, full poly lands. All of these things are what you want to be thinking about in your games, and it takes a lot of practice, comes with time, but as you play enough, and as you get used to it, you won't be thinking about spell rotations, you won't be thinking about really anything except what's happening next. You know, am I in the right position? You'll be thinking about these next level things instead of just thinking about what rotation should I be doing, right? Because the rotation comes naturally. Let's hop into another match. All right, so this match is on Dalaran Arena. All right, I'm playing the same exact composition. I think my rogue might have changed specs. I guess we'll see here in a second. He might be Assassination instead of Outlaw. Can't quite remember. He was swapping between the games last night. So we are fighting a Resto Druid, an Unholy DK, and a Feral Druid. So this is a game. It's harder to get just scripted goes because it's a Resto Druid. If my rogue's playing Assass, we're not going to have those double stuns, right? Because he really only has that kidney shot. Out of stealth, he does have those double cheap shots sometimes as well, but for the most part, he's not going to have those consistent stuns. Go for a kick there, or go for a fake cast there, get the kick out of the way rather. Tree form comes out from the enemy druid, that's the incarnation. Just trying to build up some frost bolts. Now this positioning isn't great. Nice fear by my priest. He actually gets the fear on 2 of them and forces the trinket out of the restoration druid. So that's great. Now we can swap to the Resto Druid, or we can CC the Resto Druid. Looks like my rogue wants to swap on over to him. He is playing Assassination, as you can see that Vendetta there. There's the kidney shot into the cheap shot, into the grow. Druid's getting very low, spamming out those ice lances as well. Looks like he's going to survive those. There's the double skin and the trinket from DJ Tuna. So that's a lot of cooldowns right away. Now they've got those cooldowns, giving myself some space, you know, some defensive space here, getting a little further away from that pillar. I should cold snap. So I do have a bad habit kind of not using this cold snap on cooldown. Definitely should be using that cold snap as soon as it's up. Now that I'm watching this back, trying to get TC out of that kidney shot doesn't quite look like I landed there. DK's in a lot of trouble though, just casting Frostbolt after Frostbolt. Flurry, Shatter combo with all of the icicles in the air as well. He is going to pop that AMS. Looks like he's going to be fine for now. But now I'm kind of pushing a little bit more offensively. So my positioning is highly dependent on pressure, right? If I'm very low HP, I can pull out and kite the enemy team. The enemy team is on my priest. Now I can push in and play on the enemy druid, right? So my position's very based on pressure. Get a big combo, Shatter combo onto Super Cheese here. Frostbolt, Comet Storm, Ice Lances, tons of damage coming out. He does wall and he does skin, so it looks like he's going to be fine. And he gets Iron Barb. So now that's a sure sign. Boom, swap targets, right? Don't hit into 90% damage reduction. Instead, swap targets. We do manage to get that full sheep, and that might be the end of the game, right? We got a free sheep onto the enemy Resto Druid. It might not be the end of the game, but that's just definitely a lot of pressure for us. Trying to get a third sheep here if I can. Trying to go for that third sheep. Looks like he does shift and get out of it just in time. Trying to Nova people in place. My priest is looking for a fear. He's trying to push in for that fear. Right now he's really just waddling really slow. My priest getting very low. Counterspell that cyclone there. Tons of damage coming now. There's the kidney shot on the super cheese, and he does go down. So this is kind of how Frosted Sass plays. I'm not a huge fan of this comp just because with Frosted Sass, a lot of the times you're just doing big damage. The druid is trying to run away from your CC. You don't even have CC. You throw the kidney shot and boom, you just kill with all the damage. I would much rather play an outlaw or a sub version of this composition where you get the cross CC, you get the the kidney shot or the outlaw stun or the kidney shot on the healer, get that follow-up CC, then the stun on the DPS, burst perfectly, force those cooldowns, and kind of go from there. I was fixing my settings there as well. There's the damage breakdown. That game, the Assassination Rogue, 1,225,000 damage. That's so much damage. DK actually did a little bit more than that as well. I did a lot less, but I also provide the control that the Frost Mage brings. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. If you did not enjoy this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs down. Talk to me in the comments below about what type of videos you guys want to see next. Definitely am reading the comments, so I want to be sure you guys let me know what you guys want to see. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next upload. Peace.